Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Oh, it's that time of year again. You heard those jingle bells jingling, so that means
the bells are indeed jingling.
It is time for our Advent Calendar Bonanza.
Oh, it's a bonanza now. It's always been a bonanza.
It's always a bonanza. 24 episodes in a row of fun quality beers. And for our third year in a row, we've again created our own Advent Calendar filled with goodies and toys and surprises, and who knows what we're getting this year.
Exactly. Where we try to surprise each other, sometimes inspire each other.
Yes.
And sometimes make the other person go, wow. Sometimes the wow is not that the beer is good. Sometimes the wow is, wow, you consider this a Christmas present. That's the kind of friend I am.
Well, sometimes you think like this is going to be really good, and then you get the beer and you're like, whoa, that was a real hit and a miss.
But no one could know such things. But some beers now in our third year, some of the beers we've opened them and we've gone, oh yeah, thanks for that one.
Right.
That's the part of the fun.
It is, and they can't all be winners. So you kind of want that little mixture of like, oh, this wasn't quite as good as we'd hoped it would have been, or wow, this was so much better than we ever thought it could be.
Exactly.
So today, day one is a beer that I brought.
And as always, we pull randomly from the big pile of...
from our little calendar that we created.
Yes.
We have from Perennial Artisan Ales, Then You Roast the Mallow, which is an imperial stout with graham crackers, marshmallows, and cocoa nibs. And there's a big sticker over it that tells me the ABV. Oh, wait, no, the ABV is 11.5. So, big beer, start off the calendar with. Hopefully it's exciting.
Yeah, they're all going to be exactly like this. I'm pretty certain.
11.5% ABV beers?
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be a tough month.
We can do it.
All right. Well, off the nose, I'm not really getting a lot.
It's quite cold. It might the aroma might pop when we
need to open this a little bit more.
Yeah, but I wanna.
Yeah, I'm super excited about this one. It's
smells a little bit like chocolate.
Well, I hope so. It's chocolate, marshmallows, and graham crackers.
But it doesn't smell like marshmallows and graham crackers yet.
That's true.
Let's try it.
Maybe it's also supposed to be like a little fiery or something since you roast the mallow.
Mm. So it's really thick, and the mouthfeel is really nice.
Yeah, I think it's a little cold still because it comes off a little boozy on the nose.
Boozy also in the aftertaste, but the aftertaste has a lot of those graham crackers.
Oh yeah,
it's very positively bready. Mm-hmm. Not bready, cookie crumbly.
Yeah, definitely has that kind of graham cracker, vanilla, a little bit of sweetness to it in the end.
I'm actually not bothered by the booziness at all in this one. It so much depends on the flavors that accompany it.
Yeah, and I think it's like you said, it's a little cold, so it kind of pops a little bit more. And usually, once these things kind of warm up a little and they get a chance to open, that booziness kind of burns off a little bit, and you get more of the other flavors that are there. But it's
But sometimes when a beer gets all of its booziness from like bourbon barrel aging, and the bourbon is subdued, and there's just this wood and barrel flavors, those tend to...
The tannins, where they come through a little bit too harsh.
Yeah, those tend to push the booziness to the unpleasant levels.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting cocoa nibs on this. It's starting to open up a little bit. It smells quite nice. I think the aftertaste is really rich chocolate as well.
Pretty crazy. On the first day of Christmas, my co-host sent to me, because you put this in our big
this one came from me. Yep.
Yeah, big bag of goodies.
Yeah, and it's really nice.
That's the weird and fun thing about this. So they're pulled randomly, but I know which ones I wrapped.
Yeah.
And I could see that, I did not wrap this one.
Yeah. So usually we have the same wrapping paper, but even that still is not a.
I am a bad rapper, and I can see my bad rapping in anywhere.
It's still a giveaway.
But they are always pulled randomly. Either we don't look when we pull, or we have a third party getting a random beer for us, so that it's out of our hands.
Oh yeah, and which is kind of fun. It makes it a little more interesting, more exciting.
I think it makes it more fun because otherwise I would put way too much time and effort into thinking the perfect order of beers.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I shouldn't have this beer before that. Maybe that we should have that tomorrow. Blah blah blah. No, now it's just a bonanza, as you say.
It is kind of a free-for-all aspect, which I really, really appreciate. I think one year we actually numbered all of them too, so we randomly numbered the beers. So we still had that. I think it was the first year we did this with Matthias.
With Matthias?
Yeah, I think I randomly numbered all of them, 1 through 12, because I think we did 2 recording sessions then.
24 recording sessions.
Yeah, 24 individual recordings. But then I got all the beers in advance and was able to number all of them.
Okay.
So it was still random, but it was because I didn't know what was what. And I just picked up and put a number on it and put it back.
It's so long ago.
All right. So what would you give our first beer
it's so
of
difficult.
the calendar?
I am a big fan of the chocolate and the cracker flavors. I'm not getting that much marshmallow. Maybe that's just sweetness.
What I like about this is it's not too sweet. It's got just this nice rounded sweetness to it. Like on your lips, you can taste the sweetness. When you swallow the sip, you can definitely feel some sweetness. But then the aftertaste is like this roasted, slightly bitter chocolate kind of flavor. And I think, and it finishes very dry, very clean. But it lingers, with that chocolateness to it. And I think for me that's really elevating this for me quite a bit.
It is a really good beer. I might increase it when it gets warmer, but I think right now it's a 425.
I was gonna go 425 as well.
But if it opens up and the flavors that if the correct flavors get emboldened, then it's a 4.5. I just don't know yet.
Yeah. Well, I think that's fair enough.
Can we make this into a 1-hour episode and we just sit here and wait and just nurse the
gradually
beer,
sip this beer over the next hour,
nurse the beer in our hands, and our listeners go, "What's happening?" And you go, "Oh, that was the sip."
Yeah, all right, listeners, for the next 40 minutes, we're going to just be quiet, wait for this beer to warm up.
Yeah, it's one of those DVDs you put in. It's just a sleeping dog. And you just have it in the background as this ambient.
I remember bands used to do this thing where they would put on hidden tracks on CDs and stuff.
Yeah.
So sometimes what they would do is they would just put in a unknown track. So it would just be like a bonus song at the very end that wasn't listed in the things. Other times what they would do is the song would quit playing, and then it would still show that the song. So they would have like on the liner notes like the song was like 3 minutes and 28 seconds, but really when the song plays, it's like 7 minutes long. But 3 minutes is just silence, and then another song comes on, or static or something like that. So that's what this is going to be.
One of the Nirvana albums, maybe it's in Utero, maybe it's one of the other ones, has a secret track, and it's like 40 minutes of silence, and then the song comes secretly. But it's a really lousy song.
Yeah.
Why would you put a bad song as the bonus? We've waited 40 minutes for this.
I think 9 Inch Nails did that for a couple of their albums in the late 90s or something. It was quite a horrible little fad. I'm glad it went away.
Yeah. But to be fair, you should put the good songs where people actually listen to them. So I've already disproven my own theory.
It's a B-side or it's a studio recording, early recording or something like that kind of thing. All right. Episode 1 is done. I think 425 is for both of us is really good. I think we're both kind of could have been a 4.5, but it's a very happy 4.25. It's a very warm and toasty beer to start off the cold winter month of December.
Bye bye, son.
Bye bye. We'll see you in March. All right. Until next time.
Keep drinking, you dum dums.